Listen to me. Listen to the words I say. Listen to me every day. Till eternity, till eternity. Heaven knows it's not the way it could be, and heaven knows it's not the way it should be. And don't you know there's no need to leave? Heaven knows I only want to love you, and heaven knows I only want to love you. Don't you know there's no need to leave? Heaven knows it's not the way it could be. Heaven knows it's not the way it should be. Don't you know there's no need to leave? Woo, gosh, golly gee. Well, after hearing that, y'all might just say, let's turn this channel off and leave. Oh, I tell you, I am in a disco mood. I've been cranking. Yes, it's Donna Summer. Hey, IA, good to see you. I tell you, my gosh, I'm having so much fun today. I don't have much of a voice today. I've been talking so much, I think I strained my voice. It doesn't hurt. I don't have any pain. It just sounds really bad. And plus, I had the air conditioning, and I think I slept in an air conditioner. It's like seized up my voice. So bear with me. I'm sipping water and talking and trying to hang with you guys. Well, gosh, it looks like we got a good turnout tonight. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who all we got. Well, there's Kim Osborne is here. Amy 2572. Yay. Spencer Hale's here. I saw IA. There he is. Yay. You will never be my king. Is that Nicola? Yay. Yes. Hey, IA. I was going to call you. I did get the book. I love it. I just started. It's pretty deep stuff. IA sent me an amazing book on Freud, and his theories of the mind are profound. We're going to talk about that, IA, and I'm going to do a video on that soon. So I want to call you and talk to you about that, because I think I might have to have you on for an interview, because I think Freud's actually very spiritual when you get down to it, you know. Fascinating stuff. Hey, Darla Bungar, thank you, IA. Darla Bungard's here. Yay. Colleen Radabas here. Yay. Apple Goblin. Robert Stevens. Mr. 72368. Yay. Oh my gosh. We got a lot of people here. Jean Martin is here. Wonderful. Yay. Thank you for being here. You guys are so rock. There's Raymond Hampton is here. Sound like Michael Jackson. If I sound half as good, I'd be a somewhat decent singer. I really don't sing, Raymond. I just have fun trying to sing. Maybe someday I'll take voice lessons and learn to properly sing them. Hey, Mason, Alex too is here. Yay. Hey, Earl, good to see you. Yay, Laura Doss is here. Carol, Lady Carol's here. Wonderful. Yay. The Funky Prima Donna's here. Wasn't that a song by Rick James, The Funky Prima Donna? I don't know. Anyways, I love that name. Shadowlander's here. Oh my gosh, this is great. I can't see. I think I might have to take off my glasses. I can't see the chat. Well, it's so good to see you guys, you know. Amy 2572 said, did you put your art in an art show? No, unfortunately, Amy, the Art League, which I became a member of, shut down right after I became a member in March. And they haven't had any shows, so they're not going to open till the end of July at this point. So they say, we'll see. But no, I haven't got to do anything with the Art League, and I'm really disappointed about that. You know, in Virginia, they're very democratic, and they're totally into this whole COVID drama, which I'm just not. I'm over it. You know, I really am. But yeah, they're very much playing the political game. So it's just what it is. Anyways. Yay, hey, Stranger Things 77 says, hi, Bob, I haven't been much. You haven't been much what? Doing art? Hanging out here? Well, you're here now. That's what counts. Yay. Yay. Christian Drew 1313's here. Hey, cool games for you. Yay. Kim Osborne just says, your prediction was right. Negative on both tests. Yay, Kim, I told you. I said spirit told me you didn't. So see, that came from the spirit world. I love it. IA says, I want to buy your green eyes painting. Which green eye? I don't remember green eyes. Am I blanking my own painting? I have to go back a lot. I got hundreds of paintings. By the way, speaking of green, I am tonight wearing my green frenzy shirt. Now, for those of you who are new here, welcome to the newbies. I also have a web store where if you want to support Psychic Bob, you can buy a t-shirt. And our t-shirts are really quality. I think those of you who bought them have been able to truly say that they're really, really nice. So pop over to my web store and get Green Frenzy. There's a whole bunch of t-shirts over there, you know. So I would love for you to check that out, okay? Anyways, Kim Osborne says, I have no questions and I was just joining in the fellowship. Well, thank you for being here. Well, for the new people here, hey, D. Marlene, thank you. She says, hey, Bob, my sister Lizette loves you. Thank you, D. Well, tell your sister Psychic Bob sends love to her too, and I send love to you for sharing that. Thank you. Hey, Yenny Yen. Hey, Goth Prince. Yay. Gosh, everybody's here. Meg W., my first time watching, learned about you through my husband. Well, Meg, welcome to Spirit Channel. I hope you'll join our channel. We do this every Sunday. Every Sunday, we have a program called Sunday Night Hangout with Psychic Bob. And this is where we all just get together and chit-chat. I do a little readings. It's just a fun time. You know, when I was in the spiritualist church, that's where I got my training as a psychic. We used to, you know, go to church on Sunday, and then sometimes we'd go in the evenings out to lunch or dinner, and then go to somebody's house to hold a seance. And, you know, it was kind of just a happy time on Sundays. So, you know, I'm just glad you're here, you know. Hey, Ramona 9954, love you, Bob. Good to see you, Ramona. Ramona and I go back a long time. Ramona, we go back over 10 years at least. Yay, hearts to Ramona. I'm so glad you're here. Yay, Pua Pua is here. Yay. Jay Whippet. Bob, do you do old school white table? Oops, hold on a second. I just lost it. Do you do old school white table seances anymore? I do, but it's been a while. You know, with COVID and stuff, I haven't been able to get out as much. But I do get people still to have me come to their house and conduct seances. I haven't done that in a while, but yes, I still do seances. So if anybody wants to hire Psychic Bob for a seance, in Virginia, the law is it's, you know, got to be under 10 people. So whatever. You know, I think our governor's a communist. That's my personal view. Oops, I shouldn't be political. Anyways, Raymond Hampton says, do they come in 5 and 6 extra shirts? You know, Raymond, they do go into quite larger sizes. I think you can custom order them. So check the site because it's not my own site. I actually work with a publisher who does them. But I think you can get them in pretty much any size you want because they custom make every shirt. So, yeah, check it out, okay? I love it. Thank you. I hope you can get what you want over there, you know? Yay. Lisette Diaz. Hello, Lisette. Good to see you. Psychic Bob loves you too. Yay. Cool Games for You says, Bob, I think you were right about Freddie Mercury being my guy because, among other signs, I found a 1946 dime in Walmart the other day, which was the year he was born. See, now, let me tell you, that's how spirit works. Like when you're trying to connect, they will literally put stuff right in your path. So I think that's a sign. Yes, I do. I love that. Wonderful. Yay. Gav Hines is here from England. Hey, Gab. Good to see you. Yay. Busy Wave. Hi, Busy Wave. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yay. Horror Beauty FX is here. I love it. Oh, my gosh. We got so many amazing people. You guys really rock. Well, listen, normally on Sunday, I'd have a new painting to show you guys. I'm still working on a painting. I've just been really swamped. I've been getting so many calls for private readings, and I have been backlogged. So I'm a little behind on everything. So if you've been trying to call me for a private reading, please, if I don't pick up, leave a message because I will get it. I've just been overwhelmed, okay? And as a result, I haven't finished my paintings. I haven't finished cleaning my house. And I'm not complaining because I love doing readings. That's my passion. And thank you to all of you who've been coming out for readings. So if you want to call me, get on my schedule. I think I may have 1 or 2 openings left for this week. Most of this week's already full, and next week's almost full. So hopefully I can get you at least within the next 2 weeks for private session. So, but you need to call as soon as possible, because I'm getting to the point where I'm filling out 3 weeks to a month in advance for private sessions, which I love. But boy, I tell you, it's taken a lot of time because I don't have time to do anything else. So, but that's all right. My hair's getting longer too. I'm Hippie Bob. I might just change their name from Psychic Bob to Hippie Bob. What do you think? Yay. Yinny Yin says, okay, Mason Alex said, hey, Mason Alex said, Earl, yes, you're on my list to call. I will try to call you. I may be able to do it this tonight. It may be a little late if you're up. And if not, if it's too late, I'll call you tomorrow for sure. You are on my list to call. Okay. So don't worry. I won't forget you. Yenny Yen's here. Hey, Yenny Yen. Yes, I'm looking into booking a birthday reading. I would love that. Thank you so much. Yeah, call me. Depends on when your birthday is. Make sure that you call. If you want to have it around your birthday, you need to schedule ahead, like a month ahead if you can. Okay. That's just the way it is. You know, back in the day, you know, life is funny because I go through these periods where nobody knows who I am and I become forgotten to the whole world. And then it's like somebody turns on the light and everybody in the world knows me again. And now I'm coming back into that where everybody in the world's finding me again and booking readings. And I'm literally booking up like a few weeks in advance, which is really nice from a business perspective. But on another side, I feel sad because people want a reading now have to wait. Like even regulars, I'm telling them, well, I don't have anything for this week. And they said next week, no, I'm booked up next week. Maybe this, you know. So anyways, I'm just glad you guys are here. And tonight we're going to do some readings. Ramona, listen, hon, I'm not ready to do readings yet. So can you just hold your question? Because I've got to open the channel. So I appreciate your donation. If I forget you, re-ask me the question, okay? Because I'm getting a lot of questions also. But we got to open the channel before I can get into any of that, okay? So just please don't anybody ask questions or donate because I'm not ready to start reading yet, okay? So Ramon, I will get to you just to understand. Now, the other thing I was going to tell you guys is that not only can you get t-shirts and you can buy readings, I also have book sales. So if you go to my website, PsychicBob.com, which should be right below my finger there, see on the screen? That's my official website. That has about my work as a psychic over there. And it also has my bookstore. My bookstore is at my website. So you can get my books over there. Because people have been writing me, saying, well, where do I buy your books? Buy it at PsychicBob.com. There's a bookstore there, okay? So anyways, I'm just glad you guys are here. Now, before we do any readings tonight, we've got to do some meditation to open the channel. So what we're going to do, we're going to do our blink meditation. And for those of you who are new, this might be a little hard to do, but we've been practicing it every week. And I want to encourage all of you to join in and practice this, okay? So, hold on, what did somebody just say? Yeah. Mina Laurie says, can you guys just ask a question one time and Bob can go down the list that says spamming? Yeah, Mina, thank you for that because a lot of people are trying to dominate and I'm just going to be honest with you. I love to read for all of you, but if you start dominating chat, I won't read for you and I'll ban you and I won't ever read for you again. So that's how it is because I feel like I'm getting a lot of letters. I'm getting a lot of people who are upset with me now saying, you know, you never answer my question, but you answer these other people. I'm not here to play favorites. I have to go where spirit leads me. And just because you ask me 20 times doesn't mean that I'm going to answer you. So you're not going to get ahead by doing that. And in fact, I may ban you from the show. I'm not trying to be mean, guys, but you know, I'm trying to serve as many people as I can. And I can't do it when you try to force me into an answer. So we're going to try to do what we can. Please don't donate any money until we start readings because I'm not going to get to Shadowland. Thank you for your donation. Bob, have you ever done concomancy? If so, it might be a good video. Is that working with shells, like shell readings? Shadowland, to tell you the truth, I have not really done shell readings. I've seen people do it, and it's really amazing. And I'm curious about, because I love those little cowrie shells. I have some jewelry with shells. So actually, that's a really good point. I think I will look into that. And I thank you. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for that suggestion. I think it would be a good video. Okay. All right. Ramona, luckily your chat's still up, so hopefully we'll get you in just a minute. Okay. But we got to meditate, because PsychicBob can't do anything. Everything I do is by the power of spirit. By the way, my hair is flying everywhere today, so you'll just have to put up a bad hair day. All right. So the blink meditation's like this. Okay. The theory is that this lamp is like our bodies, and inside of it we have a light bulb. That's our soul essence. And so what we can do is to open your soul. It's not hard. It requires literally to blink on. So it makes a conscious choice. You make a conscious choice to blink on. So we're going to count from 3 down to 1, and when we get to 1, we're going to all blink on. Okay. So if you don't get this right away, don't worry. It takes some practice, okay? And what I want you to do is we're going to get comfortable in our chairs, and we're going to just settle down for a minute. So I want you to join with me in closing your eyes. And as you close your eyes, let's just follow our breathing and let go all the crazy tensions of the day. And as you follow your breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of your chest area. And inside of the middle of your chest, I want you to visualize a little spark of white light. And then just focus on that spark of light in the middle of the chest inside of you. And we're going to count down from 3 to 1. And when we get to 1, we want to visualize that spark like exploding almost and filling your entire body with light from head to toe. And this light will bring in peace and soothing healing and balance. So it's nothing to be afraid of. It's your own natural ability and power. All right, so just let's look at that light inside, and let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Blink on. Whew. Oh, I felt that. It gives me chills. Oh my gosh, wasn't that fun? I love it. Yay. All right. Ramona, you're going first up because I don't want to forget you. And I'm glad you're here. Any messages from my dad? Ramona, that is so amazing you asked it. Before I even read your question earlier, I was feeling there was somebody back here and I wasn't getting them in, but let me just try. I think it may be your dad. Is Doris there? My spirit guide, Doris, is back here. She wants to help me. Hi, Doris. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to reach Ramona's father. He's back here. Ramona, Doris, my guide, he said, oh, he's been pacing up and down. He's been waiting. Hi, sir. Welcome. I can hear him. Ramona, your father's back here, and he said, that's my little girl. He says, I don't care how big she is. She's still my little girl. And he wants you to know that he's fine in the spirit world. He said that he's been coming in here to help you. He said she's been having some restless nights. This is his words. He said she's been having restless nights. And he said, don't you know Dad's here to make it all smooth out? And it looks like as we go into the next few weeks here, there's going to be a lot more peace and freedom for you. And he says to tell you, he said, the money situation is going to improve. He said, we'll get you into the right position. So I believe that your father is here to help you with the job transition, okay? And he keeps showing me Baltimore here and New York. And I don't know if you're working in one or going to the other, but both of these cities are showing up. He's showing me a map, and he's drawing a line from Baltimore to New York. So there may be a work opportunity that comes out of New York. And he said, I'm getting her moved on into a better position. So I have to tell you, I think your job where you are, It'll be secure, but I think there's more for you that's better. And your dad says, tell her not to worry. He wants you to know that since going to Spirit, he said, I have been wearing the best clothes. He loves fine clothes now in Spirit, and he's showing me his fine silk suit. It's funny, he said, this is from the 60s style. He's wearing a shark skin suit. You know that shiny, silky fabric called shark skin? Well, he's got on a beautiful, it's like a iridescent blue, and he looks so nice. And it's funny because your dad has like a little walking stick. I don't know if he had a cane in life, but this is more of a walking stick. He doesn't really need a cane, but he's doing a little kind of, he says, I'm doing a soft shoe shuffle for you. And he says, I'm shuffling and dancing. And he said, I hang out with Sammy Davis Jr. here. So I think that he's like having fun. He's just chill. And he's tipping up a martini for you. And he says, a toast to you. So he wants you to know he's in Spirit. He's doing really great. And he's literally doing a soft shoe shuffle. That's hard to say. He sends love over to you from Spirit. Let him help you. He's helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh. Pua Pua, do you have an online show? Oh, you will know. Oh, that's a conversation. Pua Pua, if you have a shop, let me know. I want to go shopping. That sounds fun. All right. Hold on just a second. Let's see. I got questions coming in. Questions. Oh my gosh. Amy Bell, hi, Psychic Bob. My father just passed. Are there any messages? Amy, I am so very sorry. Let me see if I can get anything on this. Fletcher, can you help me? Doris, are you still there? Hold on, Doris, we're going to ask Doris. I see, okay. Amy, I have to tell you, Doris is asking me to tell you, he said that your father has not crossed over to the light. Now, don't worry, he's not earthbound. But what's happening is that they're letting him stay on earth. He's looking after all of you. So he's literally around you as we speak. Doris said that he will cross to the light very soon. And when he crosses to the light, that's going to allow him to even give more signs. Right now, he's well, forgive me for saying he's a little bit of a panic mode because he's worried about you guys. So I want you to talk to him and tell him to go to the light, that you're going to be okay. I know you're very sad, and I'm very sorry, but he needs to cross to the light. They're letting him stay because they want him to understand that you guys are going to make it. You need to let him know that you're going to be okay, and let him go to the light, okay? So I'm not able to directly talk to him, but they're relaying this to me. It'll probably be about 3 or 4 months until I'm able to hear from him directly, because when they first pass, they usually take them over. They have an orientation on the other side, and they don't let him come for a little while. So you may not hear from him for a little while, but know that he is going to be fine. He has spirits. There's a lady who's trying to get him over. I believe this is his father. I believe it's a male that I picked up that's trying to escort him over. So call upon your grandfather, on your father, say his father. He's going to help him to cross over to the light, okay? I'm so sorry for your loss. I hope that helps a little bit. But talk to Doris as well. She's going to help you. Blessings to you, darling. I'm so sorry. I know what it's like. I've lost my dad recently, the last few years. Blessings to you. Lady Carol, $10 donation. Thank you, Lady Carol. Any messages from my husband or spirit guides? Blessings to you. Hold on. Doris Stokes is back here. She's going to be helping us a lot tonight, I think. Doris, I'm making you work. Yeah, Fletcher's being lazy. I shouldn't say. I love my spirit. Fletcher, I'm just playing. You do a lot of help for me. Yeah. Tom is back here for you, Lady Carol. He's asking me to tell you that he said he's been around. He said he wants to do arts and crafts with you. And he said that in the spirit world right now, he said, I'm getting a lot of exercise in, because he said towards the end of his life, he said, I really had no energy and I couldn't walk. He said that in the spirit world, he's walking in the fields. He says, I'm walking by the water. And he says, I get to talk to the fish. He wants you to know that he does regularly come to visit you. And he said 3 nights ago he came to see you. I don't know if you remember this, but it was in your sleep. And I'm not sure if he means in a dream. I get the sense he actually physically was in the room. So he wants you to know that he is here. And he said, I do check on you. And he said, I'm getting the healing I needed. And he's also asked me to talk to you about a money situation. And he said, don't worry, we'll get that sorted out. And it looks like end of July is a turning point in the money area. So talk to him. He's going to help you. Because I feel that there's some money that's still connected to his passing that he wants to bring over. Okay. So he'll be with you, and just call on him. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation and your question. Blessings to you. Christian Druid 1313. Any messages from my Phoenix totem? Yeah, you know, Christian Druid, I got to tell you, I'm still getting around you a raven, and I'm also getting a wolf, and I do get a phoenix as well. Yeah, you have all of them around you. And the phoenix is literally, I get it's like I can feel the heat coming off of his wings that are like flames. And he said that you have the resurrection power. So he's helping you to raise power now. And I want you to watch here, because it looks like there's some financial breakthrough that's coming for you in July. And the Phoenix says he's burning off that which is limiting you. He's also bringing healing to you. So there's going to be an increase in energy, and it's coming from the Phoenix, okay? So I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. Blessings. Oh my gosh, we got so many donations. Wow. 777, D. Marlene. Hi, D. Marlene. Welcome. Thank you for your donation. You know, D, I got to tell you, you have a spirit guide around you. The name sounds like Jasmine. It's a beautiful girl. She looks almost angelic because she glows with light. She says, I'm Jasmine. And she said she's your spirit guide. And she wants you to know that she said she's psychically connecting you, because you've been getting a lot of senses of psychic energy. And she said she's making that connection clearer. So I want you to call on Jasmine. She's working with you, okay? And she says to tell you that August is a time of growth psychically. So I think this next month, well, July too, but she says August is where you get the connection stronger. So keep working on the connection. Call upon Jasmine. That's your guide, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, Meg W, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Thank you to all of you. If I forget to say thank you, forgive me. I'm not trying to be rude. It's hard for my mind to be logical when I do readings. What people or animal spirits look out for me from the other side? Meg W, that's a wonderful question. In the spirit world, you have a guide around you. There's a guy named Ben, but I think he goes by Benny. And Benny was actually a medium. He said that you have some psychic gifts that are opening. So Benny is the name of one of your spirit guides. I also get around you. You've got a big German Shepherd in spirit. It's a dog. And I'm not sure if this is a dog you've had in life, but there's a dog in spirit. It's a German Shepherd that's one of your spirit guides around you as well. And so those who are the people that are guiding you and around you, okay? I hope that makes some sense or helps you a little bit, okay? Thank you for your donation. Oops, the donations are going so fast, I'm not getting them. If I miss you, forgive me. Brandon Rickett, $10 donation. Thank you, Brandon. I've been feeling pressure in and on top of my head for the last several months. Does that have to do with my pineal gland growing or connection with spirit? That's the opening of your crown chakra. Crown chakra sits literally on top of your head here. And that pressure and that feeling is literally, it's like a tube of light. It's opening a channel. So that's what that is. The pineal gland, I think, is a little deeper in the brain. The column of light that's coming through you will pass through the pineal gland. So I do think that that is being affected, but mostly it's the chakra, the energy center right on the top of the head. Okay. So yes, that is a connection to spirit. And what you want to do is sit down and visualize that. Try to feel like there's a column of light coming down from the heavens right through the top of your head and opening that energy. And then that light column goes both ways. You can send energy up and you can draw energy down. So you're not limited by that. It goes both ways. So practice sending out information and receiving information. So put out a call to spirit and then draw in energy from spirit. And that's going to help you. Okay. Yay. Congratulations. I love it. Thank you for your donation. Oh my gosh, another donation. Summer Williams. Hey, Summer, good to see you again. $5 donation. Best job for me. Marriage in my future. I like your question. That's so direct. That's the KISS method. Keep it simple, special one. I love it. Best job for you. Summer, I think you have a real great talent here that's creative. I think you've got to be in work that's creative for you. And I think that, I'd like you to really look at things from the place of, where do I get to be creative? I think you do very good in like, for example, web development, design, graphics, anything visual arts. You've got a talent there, okay? What was your other question? Marriage? Oops, it just went off the screen. Hold on just a second. Let me find it. Something about, oh, here it is. Summer Williams. Marriage. Okay, so we talked about job. Marriage in your future. Yes, actually, it looks like 2022 there'll be a marriage. So it's about 2 years out yet, but I'd see it coming very quickly for you. Okay, so yes. Thank you so much for your donation and your questions. Blessings to you. All right, let's see here. All right, Billy Atchison. Do you see me and my mother getting away from my drunk stepfather? Yes, Billy, but I've got to be honest. I think you're going to have to initiate it because I feel that your mother is in denial. And I'm not trying to be mean, but she's not recognizing how serious it is. So I want you to reach out to a counselor, like call Alcoholics Anonymous or call like a social worker and ask them to help you, because I feel that you need some intervention there. But I feel that in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you would be able to move out of there and either go to like a halfway house or get in with a friend or a relative. But you're going to have to be active to make that happen. Okay. And I would encourage you to do that. So yes, thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. You will never be my king. £4.99. Thank you for your donation. Is that Nicola? Bob, I know you speak the truth. Have I got cancer on the right side of my nose? Can't meditate or breathe properly. No. What you do have is you have an inflamed nasal passage, and it's from electronic harassment. And I also think you're having some sort of allergic reaction. It's like a mold or a dust. I think it's more like mold. You've been exposed to mold, and I think you have inflamed nasal, but it's not cancer. No, it's not cancer. But go to a doctor. They'll be able to give you an anti-inflammatory for that, okay? I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Soul Grow. Hey, Bob, any messages for me? Hi, Soul Grow. Listen, Soul Grow, I have to tell you, my spirit people back here, Fletcher's jumping up and down. He says to tell you that September is a time of new blessing. It looks like there's some sort of issue around like a new work, or it's like you're learning, you're taking on a new task. I feel like it's a job, and I do think there'll be money connected to it, but it may start as almost like volunteer or something like that. But September is a turning point for you in terms of finances. And I feel that the last quarter of 2020 is a time for there's more money for you. So if you're in a holding pattern with money, don't panic. September, I wish I could say it's tomorrow, but it's really September where it really gets growing. And from September all the way into the new year, is a time of blessing for you. Okay. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Spencer Hale. Bob, my question is, can you tell me, I've been trying to look for another place to live in Virginia, but I can't find a townhouse or a basement in or by Springfield or Alexandria. Can you tell me where it can be? Spencer, I want you to explore Falls Church, Virginia. That's on the edge of Alexandria. I'm actually seeing a condo there. I feel like it's a condo. It's like low-rise condos. It's kind of it might be a first floor, even a basement apartment, but it's in Falls Church, Virginia, right off the main avenue of Broad Street. So Broad Street's the name of the main street that runs through that. And this is going to be a branch off of it. And the side cross street, I feel like has something that starts with, what's funny is it starts with like an S. So it might be like Sanger Avenue. It kind of reminds me of your name, like Spencer. It's not Spencer Avenue, but it's something like that. So it's Broad Street and like Sanger or Sampson Avenue, something with an S. Start with that and see if that's going to lead you. I think that's going to get you on the right path. But I actually see you being able to get this literally within the next 2 weeks if you want to move. Depending on when you want to go, but I think you could secure it within 2 weeks if you want to, okay? Thank you so much for your question. You're in my backyard practically. Hey, Mina Laurie. Bob, John and I are currently broken up and he hasn't spoken to me in 2 weeks. I fear it's over. Do you see him reaching out or is he done this time for real? No, Mina, he's not done. He's got a bit of a hothead, and I'm not trying to criticize, but he does. And you've got to give him some space because I feel that, he said some things that were pretty hostile. And I think he's got some time to cool down. He's going to realize that he spoke out of turn. So I think you're going to have to wait. I think in about 7 days, he's going to reach back out to you. I don't see this being over. I think there's healing and there's growth for both of you. So give him space, be patient. If he contacts you sooner than a week, approach very cautiously because he's still a little worked up. It's going to be at least 7 days till he's in a more reasonable place. So if he contacts you sooner than 7 days, I want you to literally treat him with kid gloves. Now, that doesn't mean that it's okay that he's hostile or abusive. You don't have to take abuse. But I also want you to know that you're going to have to bite your tongue because it's not going to be the time for you to sort it all out. Take it very gently, very slow. There's still healing, and there's still power in that relationship. It's not over. All right. Stranger Things 77. Thank you, Mina, for your question. I hope that helps. Stranger Things 77. Hi, Lord ICI. Hey, Stranger Things. I hope you're doing well. I've been honoring the goddess Athena, and I have felt her presence. Any messages from her? Thank you. Yes, Stranger Things, you've got a lot of spirits going on around you. I do get Athena. I'm also getting the god Mars around you. He's the god of war. He was also called Ares in the Greek pantheon. So Ares or Mars, same person. Now, don't worry, Mars is not here to create war. He's a protector for you. But he said that he's with Athena as well because they're both guardians over you right now. So you definitely have protection value. And I hear Athena say, she said, I'm guarding, I'm standing on guard, my shield is ready. And she says, no danger will approach you. So before you go out of your house, before you go anywhere, definitely call on her and also call on Ares or Mars, either name. Athena's Roman name is Minerva as well. So whether you call her Athena, Minerva, doesn't matter. But yes, she is around you and she asked me to say that. And call on Mars. Thank you for your question. Blessings. Puppy Baba G, $5 donation. Thank you so much for your donation. Hi, name of my fairy guide or wizard guide. Hi, Puppy Baba G. I get around you a wizard, actually. The name is he gives you the name of Kindal, Kindol, Kindal. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm getting a name. It's a Kindal. He said, yes, kid. I heard him now. I've made the connection stronger. Kindle is the name of one of your wizard guides. And it's really cool because he's dressed in like a blue robe and it's got silver and gold sparkles and stars all over it. Very magical. And he's carrying a large staff with a glowing crystal on top. And I keep seeing a dragon behind him. So yes, that's the name of your guide, Kindle, wizard guide. I do believe you have Fae around you, but I'm not getting their names right now, so I got to be honest. But yes, Kindle, call on him, okay? Thank you so very much. I love you guys. Your questions are so good. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Hold on a second. All right. Meg W said, oops, Meg, I just lost it. I think Meg said that she liked the name of her guy and she agreed she'd heard that name or something. Meg, I'm glad my message made sense to you. Thank you so very much. All right. Apple Goblin. Weird question, but I'm planning on participating in medical trials for some kind of neurological drug. I really need the money. LOL. Is it safe? Will I be okay? Thank you. You know, Apple Goblin, I'm not trying to rain on your parade. Okay. In terms of will you be safe? Yes, I do think you will be. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like the work that they're doing. I think that there is a nefarious purpose behind this. And I think it's going to be related more to mind control. Now, they're not going to tell you that, but I'd be very careful. Just got to be honest with you. Will you be safe? Yeah, but you're helping advance mind control. I'm just going to be honest. I'm sorry to say that. All right. All right. Mystical Peace. Hi, Bob. I have a simple question. Why do I have difficulty putting contact lenses in? Is it my high sensitivity? Any tips to make it easier? You know, Mystical Peace, that's really interesting. I've never worn contacts, but I did have, one time I got a piece of metal in my eye. I had to go to the doctor. And one of the things is I had to clean my eye every day. And let me tell you, I had a hard time doing that. What you want to do, and this is going to sound weird, but just practice taking your finger and touching. Right now I'm touching my eyeball. Can you see that? People are like, oh, that's weird. I used to not be able to. I can literally touch my eyeball now and it doesn't bother me because what you have to do, it's called sensitivity training. And when you are exposed to something that's an anxiety producing event, the more you do it, it lowers your threshold. So I want you, before you even put in your contacts, I want you just to take your finger and touch lightly. Don't touch your vision part of the white. Touch just the white part of your eye, just lightly. And then try to put in your contact. And what you're going to find is over the next few days, you break down that sensitivity and that anxiety. And it will make it easier, okay? I was working at construction job. Isn't that funny? Yeah, years ago, Psychic Bob did construction. And I had a piece of metal fly off of a area we were, it's a long story, we were putting in a cross beam. And it went in my eye and I had to get medical help. But I had to touch my eye every day and it broke down my sensitivity. Now I can touch my eye, it doesn't freak me out. I hope that helps. Blessings. Maya K, £4 or $4.99 New Zealand. Thank you, Maya. Maya says, are we traveling out of the country this year? Yeah, you will. I think that in terms of travel for you, I keep getting September. And so I feel like for you personally, there's travel. Your country in New Zealand will let go of this lockdown very soon. I feel into July, going into August, there's going to be more travel and freedom and a lot more, less restrictions. And for you, I think that September seems to be a travel time for you. Okay. So I keep seeing, by the way, you're going to go over to Australia for a while. And I'm also getting Asia, like Indonesia. So I don't know if you're planning that right now, but I see that, and also the United States. United States may not be till a little later in the year or early next year, but all of those I see around you. So yay, go travel, have fun. Blessings. Yenny Yen, $9.99. Thank you. Thank you also for your donation. Maya, if I didn't say thank you, forgive me. I just got to say in advance, if I answer you and don't acknowledge your donation, please forgive me. I'm not trying to be rude. 999 blessings. Thank you, Yen Yen. I've had 3 dreams about aliens and babies / children together. What does this mean for me? Thank you. Thank you for your insights. You're welcome, Yen Yen. Listen, hon, your channel, they're showing you more that's yet to be revealed. Now, I don't think that you're necessarily having children with the aliens at this time, but I think they're showing you their intent to connect more with Earth people. There are some humans who have been abducted and had children. I don't think there are any more, like things like that happening for you, but I do believe they're giving you glimpses and psychic impressions because they're trying to help you understand that you're a vessel to share the truth of the connection between aliens and humans. And I'm telling you, you watch what's going to happen in 2021, because this is going to be where we're going to see more revelation coming from the world's governments than we've ever seen before. And the American government will be right up there. The American government's been starting to release stuff little by little. We see it trickling out. And when, watch this, when CNN starts acknowledging UFOs, which they've been doing a lot this last year, that's your sign. Now, I'm not a big fan of CNN, but they're being used by world governments to start to release this. And we're going to have full-scale revelation very soon. Because the truth is the aliens have been here for thousands of years. So, Yen Yen, you are being prepared to help be a revealer of truth. You're being shown that there's a contact, there's a connection, and this is so you will understand more of what their purpose is. And the aliens are showing you that because they're trying to understand our genetics and kind of create a human-alien hybrid, because their own alien race, their genetics are really messed up. So they've discovered that the human DNA is healing them and their race, and it doesn't seem incompatible. Humans and alien blend is working in many cases. So we're going to learn more about that, okay? Thank you so very much. Jessica, hi, Jessica. I'm wondering if we will get to buy our house this year. Thank you, PsychicBob. Yes, Jessica, I want you to watch the month of October. It seems like things really just all fall in line. Now, you can go looking, and you should before then, but it's kind of like, I think it's October where you really find the house that is really what you want, and the money that you need for it. So it'll be the right price, the right place, the right time. I actually see you getting a standalone house. It won't be a townhouse, though. I see you looking at townhouses. This is going to be a standalone house. It's kind of it's almost like a Rambler style house. It's really nice because there's a large yard around it with like backyard that has fence around it. So I don't know if you have any dogs, but it'll be a great house for animals to be in. Okay. And I feel it's a little older house. It was built in like the 1970s or 80s, and it's really solid. It's brick. It's a brick house, like a Rambler, it may all be one floor or maybe 2 at the most, but it's not a like 4-story. It's like kind of long and low. And it looks like it's a beige brick, maybe with a green door on the front. Okay. And the numbers 3 and 4 seem significant in the address. So it might be like 434, 534, something, but I'm getting 3 and 4 connected. Or it could be lot 34 on this street. Okay, so remember that. Yeah, watch October. Okay, thank you for your question. Okay, we got another donation. Shadowlander, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Yo, Lord Iceon, want to your take on this. I'm starting my journey into sea witchcraft. To see witchcraft, my true magic path. Oh, that's one of my favorite paths of witchcraft. I practice sea magic. For me, because I haven't been down at the beach with my mom, I haven't got to do as much as I want to on that. But it is a wonderful path. I think you should do it. Even if you don't live near the beach, you can practice sea witchcraft, because you can set up your own kind of altar with sand and shells and seawater and bring that energy in. To do sea witchcraft, it's really nice if you can literally be near the seashore or the beach or a lake, where you have that kind of water energy. But even if you don't, you can still practice it. I think you should do it. The reason why is Shadowland, I feel that you're a natural channel, and water energy for you, it carries a lot of vibration. You're very sensitive to that, and I think it will enhance your ability to channel. So water is your element. Definitely work with it. And yes, so please do it. You might want to explore some of the sea gods if you haven't already. I keep seeing Lord Poseidon around you. So you might want to look up Lord Poseidon, see if you get a statue of him, because I feel like he's going to be a strong connection for you. And Fletcher just said Goddess Isis as the sea mother. So there are some deities you might want to explore, okay? Yeah, go ahead. I think it's going to be a great success for you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Okay. There, Tara Schreigler. Am I saying that right? Tara Schreigler. Okay. Hi, Tara. Thank you for your patience. I have a question. Do I need to come home? You know, Sarah, I got to tell you, when I step into your vibration, I feel like there's not a lot of change about where you left. And I think for you to rush home at this time would be premature. I feel like there's healing that needs to go on around some people that are back home and you. And I don't feel like they've done the healing work yet. So I feel like in terms of timing, September will be a better time. So at September, if you want to return home, I think you could at that time. But I think to go before September may be more of a challenge for you than a blessing. So I hope that answers your question, okay? Thank you so much for your question. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. All right. Help, Lord, I said, Raven Moth. Hey, Raven Moth. Help, Lord, I said, I feel as if I'm being called to practice my own unique form of magic. Am I going crazy? Any lordly advice? Love and all its blessings to you and all present. Thank you, Raven Moth. Raven Moth, the path of magic has always been for those who follow a unique path. There is no orthodoxy or standard way. So I feel you should follow that path, because when you're on the spiritual journey, if you're really on it, you'll get stuff that's so different from a lot of other people that it's meant uniquely for you. So yes, I think you should follow it, provided that you're not doing destruction. Now, I have to tell you, because I am distinctly Wiccan, I will not abide or tolerate black magic. And if you feel like you want to drift into black magic, that I will not support. But I think anything that's positive and light and good, no matter how unique and fascinating, go for it, okay? Thank you so very much for your question. Blessings. Oh my gosh, Gary M just donated $24.99. Gary, thank you so much for your donation. Hi, PsychicBob. Any messages for me from my spirit guides? Wow, Gary, let me see who's here, if anybody's back here. Fletcher, you got anybody? Oh, okay. Hold on, Gary. Somebody's trying to come in here. Archangel Michael is presenting himself to me here. And he said that he's working with you to raise your power. And he said that he's holding up his sword. He's got a sword of fire. And he says, let Gary know to let his power blaze forth. He said, you won't burn yourself up or anybody else. And it looks like you're coming into a time where you have to assert your authority or assert your power. And Archangel Michael is going to be guiding you with that. Okay, so he asked me to let you know that. He also says that Edgar Casey is back here. Hold on. Edgar Casey's here, and he's asking me to tell you that he said that he's facilitating this increase of power. So he's helping you open your channel as well, okay? So I want you to call them both Edgar Casey and Michael the Archangel, because right now they're kind of really focusing you. I get the sense here, Gary, that you're coming into a time of pretty rapid growth and transition. And what's funny, when I look ahead for you, I feel it's like everything's going to be in motion here. It's like there's new work opportunities. I feel there's a move possibly coming, like a housing change even. It's kind of like everything is like ready to move forward. And however you want to move forward, and of course it's always up to you, nobody forces it. But I feel like the power is being given to you right now to do major moves forward on every front. Okay, so let the spirit lead you. Call on both of them. Get ready for some powerful change and success. Tell people if they want to be sticks in the mud, they got to get out of your way or you're going to roll over them. Okay, so be in your authority, be in your power, and let them lead you. Okay, blessings to you. Thank you for your kind donation. Shadowlander, $4.99. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you for your donations. Thanks, Bob. Poseidon has come to me already. Who was the goddess again? It was Isis, the goddess that I worship, Isis. She's coming to you as Sea Mother in her Greco-Roman form. So Isis has multiple forms. She's Egyptian, but she's also Greco-Roman. If you go back and look at my recent video of the blue scroll, you'll see my life-size statue. It's in my queue. It was this last week. I did 2 videos on the blue scroll. I show my statue of Isis in there. That's her Greco-Roman form. She's around you in that form as Sea Mother. Okay, so check that out. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much for your question. Blessings to you. Pua Pua, oh my gosh, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Pua says, is my spirit guide yelling in your ears with a message for me? LOL. Pua, I got to tell you, I got a lot of voices back here. If I let them all rush in, I would get overwhelmed. So my guide, Doris and Fletcher, both of them hold spirits back so I don't get overcharged. But let me see if anybody's back here for you. Hold on just a second. Okay. There's some lady back here named Carol or Carolyn, and she said she's a new guide to you. And she says, I'm Carolyn. She said, I'm coming in to get that money in gear. So it does look like there's some financial blessing. And she says to go forward with your plans. And she says July gets everything moving for you. So yes, Carol or Carolyn, she said Carolyn, excuse me, Carolyn, Carolyn. Okay, Carolyn's her name. But she said that, Carolyn said, she said she was a business woman. She said, I owned a string of stores in Duluth. She said Duluth, Minnesota in the 1950s. So she's a merchant person. She's coming in to help you with money and with business and prosperity. All right. So call upon her. She's going to be working with you. Also, Popo, I have to ask you, is there some issue going on around a relationship here? Because I'm getting literally from the spirit world hearts floating around you. And I think you're about to have a breakthrough in love. Okay, so watch the next 2 months because I feel like July and August is love time for you. Okay, blessings to you. Thank you so much for your questions. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, we're almost at our hour. And so I'm going to have to wrap this up here. So I'm sorry I can't get everybody in tonight. But I do want to say thank you for your donations. Thank you for your questions. Psychic Bob's busy. I've got more readings to do tonight. So I'm gonna have to wrap it up. But listen, if you want to get on my my chat or on my schedule, on my chart, I can't talk today, for a private reading, please give me a call at my office number. That number is in the info box below, but it's 703-825-3929. 703, I'll put it in the chat, 825-3929. So I put it in the chat. That's my phone number. You know, call me. That's the easiest way to reach me. Now, as I told you, I'm booking up weeks in advance now. So if you want to get in within the next month, you need to call me relatively soon, or you may have to wait another month. So that's just the reality. And I thank you for all of you who have been called. We've been having some really great sessions. And those of you who have sat with me, I think you can say that I really do give a lot of energy to you for that hour. Because my private readings are an hour long. We cover everything: past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones. All of that. And I answer all your questions: past lives, karmic links, life mission. So much I cover in an hour. I think you'll be surprised at how much you get out of that hour. So I would love to connect with you, but please call me because, again, I'm filling up pretty quickly, okay? So thank you for your questions. Thank you for being here. Hi, Summer. I'm sorry, I'm not taking any more questions. I have to go to readings now. So if you can send me an email and I'll answer your question. Thank you for your $5 donation, but I can't do it right now. I apologize, but it's just the way it is, okay? So send me that and I'll answer it, okay? Write to me at by the way, my official email, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. Let me put that in the chat real quick here. PSYCHZ. Okay, there it is. There's my email in the chat, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. Summer, send me a question at that email and I'll answer that for you. Thank you for your donation. So there you go. By the way, for you guys who say, well, gee, I'd like a private reading, but I can't afford a full hour, I also offer a compact voice reading, which is for $80, and that allows you to ask me 3 questions, and I give you a full in-depth reading. It's like 20 minutes to a half hour for $80. And I send an audio file to you. I answer your question on an audio file and I email it to you. So you will hear my voice actually talking to you. It's a private reading where I will go in depth on your question. So that's called a compact voice reading. Please visit my website to read more about that. And you can email me or call me as well if you want to get a compact voice reading. Okay, so we have 2 reading options: compact voice reading or a private hour reading. Hour readings are done live in person by phone, Skype, Google Hangouts, or Zoom. And so there, yeah. So anyways, check it out. Visit my website, PsychicBob.com. You guys are best. I love all of you. And I thank you so much for being here. Blessing to you. Listen, keep it here at Spiritual. Tomorrow is Monday, and we're going to have horoscopes. So we're going to see what is in the stars for you. Make sure to be here. You guys rock. I love all of you. Thank you for your presence here tonight and your wonderful love and support. So we'll be back here tomorrow. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.